Hello, my name is Dr. Marion Alina. I welcome you to the Multimedia Production Hub, a project under the Department of Journalism and Communication at Makerere University.
The Multimedia Production Hub, that's the short name. It has the longer name, which explains the goal of the project, which is to harness digital media in various formats. It could be radio, television, but also, mobile phones and other media, print, for instance, newspapers, magazines, including social media. So harnessing those digital media for the visibility and uptake of the vast university research and innovations.
So when we engaged the researchers and started to teach them on how to write these policy briefs, it was evident to us that this is something that they had long wanted to do, and we knew then that this training was going to help them to, move their research from that level of, completing it and putting it on the shelf to the level where they can easily make it accessible to the users, especially policymakers.
Traditionally, as human beings, we love to hear stories, we love to hear voices, we love to see. This is where video comes in to bring the visual and audio aspects of research to life. So that was the importance of this cluster. And the videos that have been produced out of these have summarized the research into simpler, formats, into simple information that the public can easily consume.
We carried out training for different principal investigators from different units of the university. Because of COVID, the training was online. We were able to share skills in both social media posting, best practices, multimedia content production, producing audio, video, graphics, and posting it online, as well as blogging. And we have seen a number of some people taking up these skills, producing content and sharing it in a much better packaged way.
So part of what we do in this project is to see that there is a constant liaison between the university and players in the industry. This could be both the private sector and the public sector. Luckily, government encourages public-private partnerships. So what our docket in this regard is entrusted with doing is to ensure that we identify the right partners that will help in translating and making available some of the research that has been conducted at Makerere. So we work with the investigators and then with the identified partners. They could be in the media, they could be industries such as mass production industries, they could be some other private entities, they could be fellow universities that are conducting similar research.
The university researchers are now linked to industry. And when I say industry, for instance, journalists, science and communication, science journalists, editors in newsrooms, both print, newspapers, news magazines, as well as radio stations and television stations. And this mentorship scheme will continue even after this phase of the project. We shall continue to mentor university researchers. And finally, of course, we've created an environment where the researchers and innovators who have been very shy to reach out to the mass media, when they produce their research, it is put on the shelves. But now we see that, I think we consider that as a milestone. We see more researchers and innovators willing to share their research, willing to have their research transformed into multimedia formats. So I consider that as a very important milestone.